This person's life will end soon, and there's something important they need to tell you. Open immediately. My beloved child, I invite you to pause and truly listen, for there is a reason these words have found their way to you. It is no coincidence that you are here right now reading this message. I want to speak directly to your heart, to remind you that all moments are precious, and to let you know that there are truths you must hear while time still allows. You may feel afraid or uncertain, sensing an urgency you cannot quite name. Do not be alarmed. Simply open your heart to receive the gentle whisper I bring forth. I have placed within you a spark that yearns for deeper understanding and reassurance, especially when the road ahead is shrouded in mystery. You might wonder why I draw your focus to the fragile nature of life, why I speak of endings and final truths. Let your mind rest for a moment. There is something this person, someone dear or perhaps even a stranger fated to change your path, needs you to understand before their time in this world slips away. Whether you know them intimately or simply in passing, there is a message forming in your heart right now that calls for your attention. You feel it as a small flutter in your spirit or a subtle ache that you cannot ignore. Listen closely. I, your Creator, watch over every breath you take. I see your moments of strength, your joyful triumphs, as well as the nights you sit in quiet tears. I see how you yearn for a sense of resolution, for words that heal the wounds you may not even know you carry. This other soul, this person whose life soon draws to a close, has a lesson to share, a final gift to offer. Something that can enrich your journey. It may be a truth about forgiveness, a story about redemption, or an expression of love that has long remained hidden. Their heart trembles with the urgency to speak, to pass on a piece of wisdom or a confession that can shift the course of your own life. The angels whisper to you now. Do not let the chance slip away. You may be wondering what lies within this urgent message. Perhaps it is a thank you they never managed to say, gratitude for the times you stood by them when nobody else would. Maybe it is a call for forgiveness, a recognition of mistakes they made, and a humble plea to be set free of guilt and regret. Or it could be an undiscovered piece of truth about yourself, something they know and have long held, waiting for the perfect moment. There might even be words of love that have never been spoken, tender feelings that remained locked away out of pride or fear, now longing for expression, before the gentle tide of life draws them from this earthly shore. Whatever the nature of this message, trust that it carries significance for you. Let your heart remain open. Let curiosity and compassion guide you, like a lamp illuminating your path. You see, the angels surrounding this dear one's final steps are also guiding your spirit, encouraging you to open your ears and eyes, so that you may receive and understand. I, your loving God, have created every soul with a unique purpose. Sometimes a single moment of true connection, a few tender words can change an entire life. Perhaps you have felt you have no time for such things, your schedule always full, your mind ever burdened by demands and responsibilities. Yet it is in the delicate space between here and what is next that we find what truly matters. The gentle bond of love and understanding. When faced with the reality that life is finite, our spirit awakens to what is truly priceless: compassion, reconciliation, and honesty. It is in these simple qualities that I am most present. Child, I sense your questions. Why you? Why this message at this moment? The world around you may move quickly, but the hourglass of your attention slows when you hear that someone's time is running short. You feel a pang of recognition, for you too walk through life with your own invisible countdown. The truth is, no one knows the hour or day of their final breath. My love for you is vast, encompassing all your joys and tears, your hopes and doubts. That same love extends to the person longing to share this final message with you. For that message is meant to enrich both of your souls. When hearts meet in truth, especially near the threshold of life's greatest mystery, there is a sacred alchemy at work, and it has the power to leave a lasting imprint on your heart. Perhaps you have been waiting for a sign or praying in your private moments for guidance. Consider this message a subtle confirmation that there is indeed something you must hear, and something you must offer in return. Offer your presence, your willingness to sit in the moment without judgment, to receive words that might feel raw or unexpected. Offer your forgiveness if that is what is needed. Offer your love, if that is the medicine this person's soul craves. And if they give you an insight or share a story that resonates deeply, receive it with gratitude, knowing that it arrives at precisely the right time. There is no coincidence in the weaving of such moments. The angels align them perfectly, so that both souls may be enriched and elevated. If you feel anxiety, recall that I am with you in the silence between each heartbeat, gently reminding you that love transcends any fear you face. In this sacred exchange, as you open yourself to what this person yearns to share, you may find yourself connecting to a deeper well of compassion than you knew existed. You may sense a sudden clarity, a wave of peace, or a spark of inspiration for the future. Sometimes, when one life draws near its earthly conclusion, it illuminates the meaning of things that were once hidden in shadows. Let yourself be guided by these points of light, for they can transform your vision and help you grasp what truly matters. You might question if you are strong enough to handle the emotion that this moment could bring. Listen to me clearly, within you resides greater strength than you realize. I have woven resilience into the very fabric of your being. Even if tears fall, each drop is precious. Tears often water the seeds of new beginnings. Do not be afraid to feel the intensity of farewell, for in this parting, there is both a bitter and a sweet taste of life's grand tapestry. Through the ache of letting go or the stirring of long-held confessions, you may discover that your heart expands, capable of holding more than you ever believed possible. I want you to pause and remember times in your life when a single moment made all the difference. Perhaps a conversation late at night with a dear friend, a letter you received just when you needed encouragement, a smile from a stranger that renewed your faith in humanity. In each of those moments I was there, guiding hearts to meet, prompting words to be shared. In the same way, this urgent message you now hold is an opportunity for that kind of profound exchange. If you allow it, this final truth from a life nearing its sunset can be a sunrise for your own journey. Imagine that for a moment. Something ending for one soul can spark a beginning for another. That is how I work. In the seeming finality of loss, I plant seeds of love and purpose that will bloom in the days, weeks, or even years to come. Treasure this chance. If you need to reconcile a painful past with this person, do it now. If they need to tell you they have always loved you, open yourself to receive that love with grace. If they have realized a truth about you, one that could empower you to live more boldly, embrace it as my gentle push for you to become the truest version of yourself. Life is far too precious to be spent harboring unspoken words or hidden regret. Consider how wonderful it would feel to let your guard down, share warmth and compassion, and discover you are both participants in a holy moment, designed to bring comfort, clarity, and perhaps even closure. Yes, endings can be painful, but they can also be infused with the radiant glow of hope. The angels gather around this person, softly encouraging them to speak, and they surround you with reassurance that you are not alone in receiving these revelations. Now, I ask that you hold this message in your heart. Seek out that person if you can, whether through a call, a visit, or even a written note if distance separates you. Create a quiet space where honesty can flourish without fear. If you find yourself hesitant, remember that the only true regrets come from words left unspoken and love left unexpressed. I am the one who knows you and this person completely, and I wish for you both to find a sense of harmony and understanding in these final shared moments. No matter how short or long your time together may be, your presence can bring solace and lighten their spirit, and though they may leave this world, the impact of their message and your compassionate listening will linger on in the chamber of your heart, resonating with a gentle melody that keeps you connected. Take a deep breath now, and feel my presence with you. Even as I see the threads of this other life winding down, I also see the path unfolding before you. This is not the end for you, dear one. On the contrary, it can be the beginning of a new chapter shaped by all that you learn in these precious moments. Allow your heart to be open, for in that openness lies the key to transforming fear into acceptance, loss into love, and uncertainty into faith. Know that you are guided by a force that cares immeasurably for you, and in this sacred exchange you honor the life that is nearing its end, while also embracing the boundless potential in your own. So go, listen to what must be told, speak the words that rise naturally in your own heart, shaped by compassion and guided by truth. Resist the urge to turn away or to close yourself off. This is a rare and holy chance, woven into your life's tapestry at precisely the right moment. Let it fill your spirit with the profound awareness that life is both fragile and immensely beautiful. Through this final sharing you will touch something eternal, a love that never fades, even when one life passes from sight. And in that sacred connection you will discover that I am with you always.